Hey guys, Extermicide here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Best Class Setup Guide. This is a series where I share with you the absolute best setup for various guns without all the fluff and over-the-top information that you don't really care about. I may not be the first to get the info out there, but I can promise you I've done my research. But keep in mind that these are my viewpoints and maybe you will and maybe you won't agree or disagree with them. And that's fine. I won't be getting overly technical by supplying statistics in these guides. Every time Modern Warfare receives a new patch and a weapon gets buffed or nerfed, those numbers change. So I'm not going to waste my time and yours giving you information that is going to end up being inaccurate in about a month's time. With all that out of the way, let's get started. So in today's best setup, we are talking about the 357 Magnum. As a standard pistol in Modern Warfare, the 357 is not good. Actually, it can easily be considered the worst pistol in the game without any attachments. It has similar damage stats to the .50 GS Desert Eagle, which is the best in the game, has a very slow rate of fire, the worst in the game, and a very slow reload time. It has a lot of recoil, causing it to take a lot of time to recenter a shot after you take a shot with it, and it only holds 6 shots. Overall, it's just not good. But it does have a single saving grace, and that would be the Snakeshot ammunition attachment. The Snakeshot will convert it from a single round firing pistol to a pellet firing pistol, making it act more like a shotgun rather than a pistol. With the Snakeshot installed, the 357 can actually compete with shotguns like the Model 680, making it a 1 or 2 shot beast. It doesn't have the range as some of the other shotguns, but it's still very capable of being used as a primary weapon in close quarter combat. So, without Snakeshot ammunition, the 357 sucks ass, and with Snakeshot ammunition, it becomes a good pistol. Now, let's turn this good pistol into a great pistol. As stated, with the Snakeshot ammunition, it basically becomes a beastly shotgun. And what's better than running around with a beastly shotgun? Well, how about running around with 2 beastly shotguns, 1 in each hand? And that's what the akimbo perk does for us. With akimbo equipped, you will be able to fire both pistols or shotguns at the same time into the enemy, wrecking them, and making this almost always a one-shot kill to anywhere on the body. You are unable to aim down sights with the akimbo perk equipped, so every shot becomes basically a hip-fire shot. It's godly, it feels great, and it's a lot of fun, and you really have to try this. The 357 Magnum is the only pistol in Modern Warfare that doesn't have a monolithic suppressor available as an attachment. So if you're using it in Warzone, remember that your shots will register and will reveal your position on the minimap, which doesn't seem to bother a lot of people because more and more we are seeing a lot of 357 Akimbo Magnum equipped people using this setup in Warzone. This setup will give us bonuses to the gun's damage and fire rate, making it even more beastly. So with that said, let's take a look at my go-to loadout for this particular pistol. Alright, let's jump right into this. First we're going to head over to the barrel, and we're going to select the .357 long. This is going to increase our damage range, our bullet velocity, and our recoil control. Then we're going to hop next door to laser, and we're going to go with a 1 milliwatt laser to increase our hipfire accuracy. Next we're going to jump down to trigger action, and like with any of the pistols, we're going to want to go with the lightweight trigger to increase our fire rate. Next, the bread and butter of the build, we're going to go with the ammunition, and we're going to go with the Snakeshot rounds. This is going to increase our damage radius and just make this gun a mini shotgun. And finally, to round everything off, we're going to go with a perk, and we're going to select Akimbo to put one of these bad boys in each of our hands. And that's it. The only thing this gun needs now is the perfect loadout. So before we get to the loadout, it should be noted that with this particular loadout, I'm going to be using the 6 perk system, which you use by activating the specialist perk. To do that on PC, I'm using PC, but I'm sure it's pretty similar to console, so figure it out if you're on console. But to do that, from your main weapon setup, select perk, And you'll see right up at the top there it says R to activate specials. I'm gonna press R. I'm sure it's gonna be a different key per console, and then boom, you can select your 6 different perks. So what 6 perks do I use? Well, let's find out in the loadout. Okay, so here's the deal. I was on the fence on whether or not to include the loadout that I use when leveling this gun up, but I kind of knew that if I didn't include it, someone was going to ask for it, so here it is. Now, keep in mind that this is only an example loadout, a suggested loadout, that worked well for my playstyle and my strengths. This may not necessarily be a best fit for you. Only you know what your playstyle is like and where your strengths lie. With that said, I strongly urge everyone to modify this example loadout to best suit your own gameplay style and strengths. The loadout overall is a personal thing, so make it personal to your own playstyle. And that brings us to our question of the day. Okay, alrighty. So let me know your answer in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. And with that said, if anything in the video helped you out at all, then please throw the video a like, and if you want to see other videos by me, throw me a sub. Anyways, until next time, be good to one another. Extermicide out.